So you want out? Transferring money from Betterment to your bank account. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today's topic might hit close to home for some of you. Have you ever invested in a platform like Betterment and then, well, let's just say, life throws you a curveball? Maybe you need some extra cash for an unexpected expense, a dream vacation you finally decided to book, or perhaps you're just looking to diversify your investments a bit more. Whatever the reason, the question arises, can you actually get your money out of Betterment and back into your bank account? The short answer? Absolutely. Betterment isn't some kind of financial black hole. They understand that situations change, and you should have access to your invested funds. But before we jump into the nitty-gritty of the transfer process, let's take a quick step back. Understanding your Betterment account. Betterment is a robo-advisor platform, which means they use automated algorithms to manage your investments based on your financial goals and risk tolerance. It's a great option for those who want a hands-off approach to investing, but it's important to remember that you don't directly hold individual stocks or bonds within your Betterment account. Instead, your money is pooled with other investors and used to buy assets within predefined portfolios. This has some advantages, diversification, for example, but it also means the transfer process might be slightly different than simply moving money between your checking and savings accounts. Alright, enough with the jargon. How do I transfer my money? There are actually two main ways to transfer money from Betterment to your bank account: full account transfers and partial account transfers. Full account transfer, starting fresh. Let's say you've decided to completely move your investments out of Betterment. Maybe you found another platform you like better, or perhaps you're ready to take a more active role in managing your money. A full account transfer involves liquidating all your holdings within your Betterment portfolio. This means selling off any underlying assets like stocks, bonds, or ETFs. Here's the important part. Depending on market conditions, this liquidation process might take a few days. Betterment doesn't control the market, so they can't guarantee you'll get back exactly what you put in. There's a chance you could see some minor fluctuations in the value of your investments during the sale. Once the sale is complete, the money will be deposited into your linked bank account. This is where things get interesting. Betterment doesn't charge any fees for the transfer itself. However, there are a couple of other potential costs to keep in mind. First, there could be tax implications depending on how long you've held your investments and what type of account you have with Betterment. It's always best to consult with a tax advisor before making any major investment decisions, especially when it comes to selling assets. Second, some Betterment accounts have minimum balance requirements. If you're transferring your entire account balance and it falls below this minimum, you might be hit with a closing fee. Check the Betterment website or your account details to see if this applies to you. Partial account transfer, keeping your options open. Maybe you only need a portion of your Betterment funds for that dream vacation or unexpected expense. No problem. Partial account transfers allow you to specify the exact amount you want to move back to your bank account. The process is similar to a full account transfer, but with a smaller chunk of your portfolio being liquidated. Again, you might see some minor fluctuations in value depending on market conditions. The good news? All the same benefits of no transfer fees from Betterment apply here. However, those potential tax implications and closing fees for falling below minimum balance requirements are still relevant. Initiating the transfer, website versus app. Both the Betterment website and app allow you to initiate a transfer. The steps might vary slightly depending on the platform you choose, but the general process involves logging into your Betterment account. Navigating to the transfer section, this might be under Manage or Settings depending on the interface. Selecting Transfer Out. Choosing between a full or partial account transfer. Specifying the transfer amount for a partial transfer. Selecting the destination bank account, make sure it's the correct one. Reviewing the transfer details and confirming the transaction.